Brian Flores took a different approach than many of us have seen before. Very reminiscent of Roger Staubach.
Yeah, so we can compare a rookie QB to a toddler.
So that's why I have the Mavs winning in 7, and then Luka's just going to be Luka.
Hayward's absence for this game will be significant, and I wouldn't be surprised if this game turns into a blowout as of late.
The Golden Knights just can't pull it. I really think the Avalanche are determined this year.
They made so many moves and grabbed so many guys that they have to win a championship or at least make the finals. They were on our championship and bust.
Dallas has just been on a tear. I believe we can attribute that to Jason Robertson. Also, Jake Ottinger, who's really stepped in.
Kaprizov and the rest of this crew. Jordan Greenway, who doesn't get enough props. He definitely is somebody who needs to be mentioned more. I definitely think this is going to be a great series, and I'm interested to see how much Kaprizov can impact the game as a rookie.
Yeah, and as a Cowboys fan, I have learned how dangerously good Aaron Rodgers has been with he can just thread a pass.
Is the Avalanche versus the Blues. I believe the Blues are starting to play some of their best hockey all year, and so they can push this to 6 games.
If Leiter's there, I'm happy with Leiter because I think he fits into what you were saying about a much quicker thing. But if Leiter's not there, which is seeming so, I say Jordan Lawler at number 2.
The same self. The only year he won an MVP was the year he cheated, which really should put something against that MVP. But
there will be a Rodgers playing for Green Bay, even though he may not be the quarterback. But it's still unknown there. Austin is giving me the dead stare, so I guess don't mention Aaron Rodgers to him right now.
A top 3 corner in the league in Jair Alexander, and pairing him with a really fast corner should definitely assist in their ability to guard anybody in their division and anybody in the league.
Hello, I am Ruby Ackerman, and you are listening to Outsider's Opinion with Kevin and Austin.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to our NBA Opinions of the Week for September 26th. Preseason is close, and then soon we will have regular season. Austin, in honor of the NBA season coming close, what do you think I did to celebrate it? A purchase was involved.
Oh, you bought NBA League Pass.
No.
Is it related to a specific team?
Yes.
Oh, then you bought a Luka jersey?
Yes, I did. It's my third Luka jersey. It's the second one I've bought.
Let me ask you this. What is the point of having multiple jerseys from one player?
I've been asking myself that question. I think people have told me 4, but I think 4 is enough. I think when you reach 5, that's probably when I turn it like, okay. But this one, you know the legacy jerseys they had last year?
Yeah.
I bought that one. And it's
you talking about the green
jersey.
one?
No, I have the white one. I was tempted to buy the green one, but I bought the white one. So I have that. I have the City Edition. Do you remember the Skyline one?
Yep.
I have that. That was the first Luka jersey I bought. And then
the blue Skyline?
It's like the dark blue.
Yeah.
That one. And then someone didn't know I had a Luka jersey, so they bought me just like the normal blue one. So I have that.
The blue one that says Dallas?
No, it's just like the blue, like the average one.
Oh.
Like the one that's always on. But I found the white one on sale. And then, so I have 3 Luka jerseys. I might buy a 4th one if I find another one this year that comes out.
I have a Bradley Beal jersey. I have a John Wall jersey. I have a John Collins jersey. I have a Ben Wallace jersey. I have a Kyle Korver jersey. That's it.
Oh, wait. Are you saying, was the number 5 for one player or just jerseys?
I was saying, well, I was asking you, how many? I was asking you for one player.
Yeah, I would say 5 for one player. Because now I have 5 jerseys with that jersey I bought. Because I have a Porzingis and then I have a Dirk.
I want to get a Dirk. I need to get a Dirk. Even though I'm not a Mavs fan, I respect Dirk.
I found it on sale. Like, right as he retired. So I was like, I'm grabbing this because it's going to go up. But if I could find like an old one, I'd probably buy another Dirk.
I'd want to get the green Mavs Dirk one. That one would be sick.
Would be so good. That would be so good.
I wanted to get
I,
a Washington Bullets Ben Wallace jersey back when there were the Bullets when he played. Uh it sold out so quick. It sold out so quick.
and
What were you
then
saying?
I want a Brunson jersey, but I'm scared that he won't be part of the Mavs. So that's why I stick with Luca. Porzingis I bought before last season, so I kind of have to stick with it now. But like, it's very fluid in my opinion, so I don't want to branch out too much. But I would love to have a Brunson jersey, and I think I would get a green Brunson jersey, the one from last year, because I think those are on sale. But I have to
Got it.
wait till he signs a contract extension.
Now this isn't NBA, but we're on the topic of jerseys. How many football jerseys do you have?
I have two, but they're Elliott jerseys, and I really don't like Elliott, so I don't wear them. But I have that weird, like, maybe I do not have a Dak jersey. Um, I have the little like T-shirt of Prescott, like it's like a wicking shirt. So that's the only thing I have. There are really old Witten jerseys, but I borrow that from other people. I would probably want an Amari Cooper or CD Lamb jersey. That's probably or Trayvon Diggs. I'm pretty happy with Trayvon Diggs. But I also like the jerseys I have are I have two baseball, one hockey. I need to add more hockey. And then I have six basketball jerseys. Five are Mavs. The other one is a Bugs Bunny OG
Ha.
Space Jam. I want to get. I'm gonna probably buy a second Space Jam, but for this new one, and it's probably gonna be a Lola Bunny. So even though I was not a fan of the second Space Jam, the first Space Jam I had to have a jersey. Like it's incredible. How many jerseys do you have football wise then?
That fit me? None. I have a Rod jersey that's too small for me. I have a Wes Walker jersey that's too small, and I have an RG3 jersey that's too small. Uh, I have family that went to Baylor, and they were huge RG3 fans, and they got me an RG3 jersey. I still have it. I still have it. I'm not gonna get rid of that one, because that brings me back to the time where he was really an elite quarterback. I have three baseball jerseys. I have a Yankee jersey with no one on the back. I have a Yankee jersey with Judge on the back, and I have a Yankee jersey with Gary Sanchez on the back. So those are my three. So I have a blank, Gary Sanchez, and like I just said, Judge. I'm not that scared about Judge. Judge will be a career Yankee in my mind. Sanchez, we'll see. And then for hockey, I have a jersey that needs its nameplate ironed out so that it's flat. But I have a ton of and none of. I have one definite hockey jersey that I'd wear to a game, a blank Boston Bruins, and I have one with a bear Boston Bruins one that's really really cool. And then I have like I used to have a Coyotes, I used to have a San Jose, I used to have a Blackhawks, I used to have a lot of teams. Yeah, I I had a lot of jerseys. Most of those don't fit anymore. So of hockey that I know fit, I have two Boston jerseys, one with a bear, one with a bee. So yeah.
Yeah, jerseys for me, it's like they have to be a part of my team. Like the Gallo jersey I have is like Rangers, so that's why I bought it. But then I haven't really branched out to other teams' jerseys.
Mine are my favorite players. I want to really get a Brett Gardner jersey before he retires. Hopefully it's a 2021 postseason Brett Gardner jersey. I would love to have that. I mean, if I could get everything, I'd hope it had the World Series patch too. But we won't get there. That's way too far ahead. We'll take it game by game. But I have a Kyle Korver jersey. He's one of my favorite players. I have a John Wall jersey. One of my favorite players. Of my top five NBA players all time that are my favorites. The only person I don't have is Dirk. Ben Wallace is in my top five. These are not in order. Ben Wallace is in my top five. Kyle Korver's in my top five. Bradley Beal's in my top five. John Wall's in my top five. And then you have Dirk, and I really would like a Dirk jersey.
I'm just gonna see if I find a Dirk jersey from the website I got. Ooh, I'll have to send you this jersey, or I'll have to send you a link. It's not the green, but it's got like the green bordering jersey. But I just wanted to say I am so excited to break out jersey season. I just gotta wait so I can wear my Luca jerseys, um, because you gotta represent Luca. But let's get into the main part of the episode. We talked about the preseason coming soon. Ben Simmons drama. You saw Embiid clap back like, hey, he's kind of just shutting the door on it. That's very interesting. What do you think about
Did
that?
you see that Simmons today didn't show up, so he won't be paid?
Oh yeah, he's missing like 8 million.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, a
That's a
lot
lot
of
of money.
money to people not in the basketball world, but
Oh, not
he's
into the rich world. Yeah.
yeah with the close to supermax deal. I don't know. I guess he has to be traded, which goes against our predictions in the other videos we did. But I don't know what you trade him for, or like you have to go down to a really low price to get rid of Simmons now because the value is just immediately fallen off a cliff.
And now, if you trade him for a little bit, hopefully you can get some cap relief. Hopefully you can trade him to a team that can take him cap wise. And then that is a pretty good trade because even though you're not getting much back, you are losing cap, which is very valuable in every sport that has cap. So every sport besides MLB. And even in MLB, you want to be below the luxury tax. So money always matters. So if you're losing money, if you're not losing money, you're not gaining money though. If you're losing the cap burden of having to pay that player later, it is something positive. But yeah, I don't know what they do. I don't know who they trade him to. My prediction was always the Kings, but we'll see what happens there. I don't know if he gets traded to the Kings or not. Uh, Boston needs a point guard, but I don't know how those salaries work. Um, Things are getting hectic, and the season's only getting closer.
Yeah. And then speaking about this season, which team has an advantage over this season? Veteran or young? So examples of veteran teams are Lakers, Nets, Warriors, and then Bulls. So and then young we have Mavs, Kings, Pelicans, Grizzlies. We kind of said they're young or old based off their core. Like the core of the Bulls, in our opinion, is Vucevic, Levine, and DeRozan. They've all been in the league for a while, so they're veterans. I don't think we really have to explain that much about the Lakers or Nets. Warriors, the main core is Curry, Draymond, and then Clay. Then with the Mavs, the core is Brunson, Luca, KP. The people around them are older, and then same with the Kings, and then same with the Pelicans, and then same with the Grizzlies. So I'm probably going to side veteran just because I think veterans know how to take care of their body. Young, you can get away with it, not treating your body correctly, but I think that's going to hurt them this season because it's a shortened season, shortened off season. You had players in the Olympics like Luca, um, who had a deep run. The Nets player, why am I Australia? He destroyed Slovenia. Why am I? Who am I thinking of? The point guard,
Patty Mills.
Patty Mills. He's with the Spurs, not the Nets.
No, he's with the Nets.
No, he's with the Nets.
He
Okay,
went from the Spurs to Nets this offseason.
okay, gotcha. So I'm just citing veteran because they've been here and done it a lot more than the younger teams. What do you think?
Uh, it really depends on the matureness of the young players. If there's a mature young group, I always think the young players have the advantage. But there are those players that think they're they're the stuff before getting there. And I do think that matureness is needed, and that's why you have veteran players on your team. No team is going to have zero veteran players or players who's been there for played in the league for at least 5 seasons. No one's going to have a team like that. But it's really important to surround young players with veterans. But a core of young players, I do think, has an advantage over veteran players, especially when it comes to playoff time. As long as they have, like I said, matureness, they've been there, done that before. I was considering to put the Nuggets on this list. I didn't know because Murray, Jokic. I didn't know if that MPJ. That's pretty young, even though it's not. Uh, even though I just want to get my own thing. But uh, again, it really depends on how healthy they are. And like you said, that has something to do with whether or not they take care of their bodies, and that's up to the coaching staff, training staff, uh, molding those young players into ones that are responsible. But yeah, I think young players have an advantage until they get in their own way.
Okay. Yeah, I think get in their own way is why I put veterans over young because I think young people, young players would be like if they're in a city with a party, they'd probably go, "Hey, let's go party," and then they get like 3 hours of sleep. which if you are a normal human being, you can probably, it's okay if you do 3 hours of sleep. You'll like feel it, but athletically, you need recovery in sleep. So, like Tom Brady's like to the ultimate extent, his routine of getting the right amount of sleep. That's why I think veterans would be like, hey, I need to go get my 8 hours of sleep, do my like yoga stretches or whatever, all athletic stuff. That's why I give the edge to the veterans. But if they play a lot of back to backs of, because who knows what happens and they have to change the schedule, that could lean a little bit towards young, but I think veterans would be able to counteract it more. But you do make an excellent point with maturity. So you say young, I say veterans. That's the final take.
Yep, I guess so.
Yeah. So that concludes our episode. Let us know if my I will get a fifth Luca jersey. I think 5 is the maximum. I know I will reach it. Let us know if you think that's too much, and let us know your jersey collection and all that, because that's how we started off the episode. So Austin, just to make sure, you only have one Bradley Beal jersey. Interesting.
Yep, I don't have 2 of any one player for any
So
sport.
do you think one is enough?
Probably,
Okay, you
as long
wouldn't
as it
go over
fits.
one.
As long as it fits. I probably need a new John Wall jersey because mine is a large and I'm an extra large, so it's
Uh,
really really tight. Uh, Actually, I think it's a medium. I barely fit in the John Wall jersey. It is not. I need another John Wall jersey, but it's not because I want it for. I want to be able to wear mine. I don't want to just have it in my room. I don't have jerseys to not wear them, if you know what I mean. I don't
yeah,
know
I
why
feel that.
people have jerseys that just sit there and never get worn. But I only wear mine for special occasions, like going to a game, or if I'm going to watch a game. I'm not gonna about. I hate those players that go to the Y and play basketball in their basketball jerseys. That's a no-no from me. Again, special occasions, going to watch a game with friends, going to a game live, going to watch a game in a restaurant. Fully understand wearing your jersey. Just wearing your jersey around the house. I do that plenty. I don't know if you do, but I love wearing my Yankees jerseys to my grandparents' house when I go to watch a Yankee playoff game. I'll be wearing my Yankee jersey, you best believe.
Yeah, I
But
think I do snowboarding. Whenever I snowboard, I like to wear the coat and then the jersey goes over the coat. I did that once with my Luca jersey, and that was pretty fun. And it was during his rookie season, so people were yelling Luca. And then I think if there's a Mavs game that night, like if they're playing the Clippers, I am wearing that jersey throughout the day. And now I just have multiple options, and then I don't have to do laundry if I need to, because I have another Luca jersey, so I can just swap it out. And
makes
there's a
sense.
fashion sense to that. But we'll stop talking about jerseys. Let us know what you think in the comments. Thank you for listening to Outsiders Opinions.